true love. Two steps forward, three steps back, and I knew right from the jump I'd get too attached. But I fell hard, who can blame me for that? When I knew right from the jump it was a perfect match. Thought I learned my lesson, started playing by the book. All that self-improvement out the window with one look. Look me in the eye, hold me close just for tonight. Watching hours passing by, I won't last till the morning light. So do you think I'm just desperate, one down on my luck? Or do you know that I'm obsessed with how it feels when we fall? Whoa, I think I'm addicted to love. I'm out of sync, self-inflicted, but it fits like a glove. Whoa, I think I'm addicted, I just can't get enough. I'm on the brink, it's so predicted, but it feels so off the cuff. And I know that it's a waste of time, but I can't survive without the high. So I think I'm addicted to the way that we touch. I'm like a lovesick junkie begging you for one more little puff. You got me messed up, stressed, depressed, riding in my bed, overthinking every single word you said, 'cause I'm too invested. I feel possessed. Am I crazy for wanting us to be mutually obsessed? Look me in the eye, say you need me to survive. Anything to make you mine, even if it's only one more night. So do you think life is hell and I'm your one stroke of luck? Or do you know that I can tell that you don't really give up? Oh, I think I'm addicted to love. I wanna scream, so conflicted, but you're making me blush. Whoa, I think I'm addicted, the adrenaline rush. I know you're lying to my face, but I won't ever call your bluff. And I know that it's a waste of time, but I can't survive without the high. So I think I'm addicted to the concept of us, but with the way you look at him, I know I'll never be enough. I'm so hung up, I've had enough, I wanna quit this. I'm so fed up with lust and love, don't know the difference. Am I a whore if I adore this cheap ambivalence? I know that it's out of my control. All I want is to feel beautiful. I think I'm addicted to love. I'm out of sync, self-inflicted, but it fits like a glove. Whoa, I think I'm addicted, I just can't get enough. I'm on the brink, it's so predicted, but it feels so off the cuff. And I know that it's a waste of time, but
There we go. Alright. I'm gonna turn on the game right now. Yeah, I'm doing good today. I'm doing really good today. There we go. Hello. Hello, Stay TP. Hello. I'm currently turning on Warframe. Good news. So the thing that yeah. Thank you. So good news. The person that was bothering us yesterday did not do anything, as I knew they wouldn't. Very good news. There is the chance they may pop up again, but I also found out why I couldn't see their stuff. YouTube has this thing where I could see three different types of chats, and one of them does filter even if I have filtering off. So because of that, I was unable to see it, but now I currently have it on stuff. Yeah, I know, right?
Kalimos, come here. Come on.
Rage bait used to be something people researched. Yeah, but I do have my finger on the trigger. Uh, sorry, wrong way to say that. I do have the band hammer above people's heads right now. So yeah. Are we? Is today wonderful? Oh yeah, today's pretty good. I had a good sleep. I didn't even sleep angry yesterday. Because like I said, I was kind of entertained by that. Um, and honestly, when I got that stuff from Gunny, I really felt a lot better. It just took all the negative parts and just flipped it on its head and just made it purely positive. It was very nice. I will probably want to thank Gunny again. Don't want to get too sappy though. I'm not gonna lie, I did get really emotional after that because it was such a relief. Um, Not entirely sure how to say it in a wholesome way, but it basically was like a release of tension. There we go. It was a release of tension. I'm pretty sure you kind of sort of know what I was gonna say, but that's not entirely accurate since it wasn't really a burst of pleasure or anything. It was just I was so tense the whole time. If I'm telling a kid I don't like dealing with children, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Let me also start the music. I actually just remembered I need to start the music. There we go. Boop. And yeah, it's a I don't mind kids. I mind disobedient or destructive ones. And I do blame the parents a lot whenever that happens because as someone who helped raise a few children, I can say they're a lot more easy to control and watch than you think they are. So it really isn't like something you should be allowing. Even if you do have like a really long and like hard job, you can still kind of sort of keep an eye on them, right? In a way that matters. Especially if you're a parent who plays video games, just play video games with them in the room, you know? I raised a few kids in my time. I've also taken care of so many people online. Most just call me Uncle Eepy. Yeah. I mean, hell, you could literally be laying there taking a nap, and you still technically could keep an eye on the kids. It's not difficult, you know? Well, I mean, depends on like how much you care, if that makes any sense. If you care enough, you should be able to watch a kid super easily. So, it's not impossible. That person, I hope the person that, Luna, contacted doesn't get in trouble, though, because there was a little bit of dirt thrown online. I'm hoping that they don't get them in trouble. I guess it depends on whether or not the thing they're doing is malicious, but I don't think it's malicious right now. So, I'm hoping they're gonna be okay. Dealing with people who do a lot of illegal things, it's a good idea not to throw dirt online. If that makes any sense. So, it's where I get the term. So, I'm hoping that the person is okay. Anyway, let me see if I can get everything set up. I did kind of sort of get the whole entire stream set up, but I'm currently... Oh, I still have video pad open. My bad. Put you away. I decoded another song. I'm just too old for drama. I've lost interest in all that. Yeah. Honestly, I've never been a huge fan of drama. Is that weird? Because I know there's a lot of people who have been, like, fans of drama for a long time, but drama doesn't make me happy at all. It makes me, like, upset. And I don't like being upset. It's always strange to me that there's a lot of people who like to make themselves upset when watching things. Because whenever I watch things, it's purely so I can learn something. I've grown to use the internet as a tool. That's why I say, like, I don't really have a problem with AI as a tool. I hate it as a shortcut. Because whenever you start using it as a shortcut to something, then you have a huge issue. But if you're using it as a tool, especially with permission, it really isn't a bad thing. It's when you're stealing or shortcutting that really is bad, you know? It's what the internet usually actually has kind of sort of turned into, is a bunch of people taking shortcuts instead of learning things, you know? I don't know. Internet is just kind of shitty right now. But I think I should be okay now, since I should be able to moderate the chat a little bit better. So if he does pop up, I can just delete his shit. Let's see. Alright, let me see if I can, oh yeah, somebody said they were gonna come in and help out. I think it was Godzifos. He said he wanted to get a new Tenno in here. So we're probably not gonna be doing, like, Steel Path. But we will probably be doing stuff together. For now, I'm gonna get some gameplay on the screen. I think I have everything set up. I also forgot to press the done button earlier, my bad. But this is, episode 3. Day 3, I mean. Ooh, calm. 69 is calm right now. I played Warframe a lot before I lost my account. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I lost my account a long time ago too, and that's how I know damn well that if you report something serious or something enough times, the report gets dealt with in like 5 minutes. So straight up, like, that's how I knew that as soon as I saw that I wasn't banned during the stream, nothing was gonna happen. He probably, even if he did report me, they didn't do anything, because they already looked at his name and it's like, you're fucking with this guy. I used to have an Excalibur Prime. Oh no, not Excalibur Prime! You lost your Excalibur Prime? That's so unfortunate, I'm sorry. That's a special thing to lose. I might play Destiny later. I do want to get some Destiny stuff done. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I think I mentioned this earlier last stream, but kind of sort of went over about a bunch of people's heads. So you know, Unfair, VT, I actually ended up losing my nerve with them. So I decided not to follow them anymore and stuff. I was like kind of sort of like not a huge fan of the things they were saying on their Discord. I won't get too far into it since, you know, this isn't a drama channel, but I did have like a bunch of issues, and the last stream we did together, she was doing a joke about something that I say, you know, what was the term I used? I keep forgetting this term. Painfully American. So I was fucking offended as hell, right? I was really offended, but I didn't want to say anything. Right? And it's best if I kept my mouth shut. Even my mom said, like, sometimes all you can do is just sit there and let it all pass and then leave the area just so you don't cause a big giant fucking situation. But yeah, I didn't like what Unfair was doing, so I just left. I didn't cause a big issue. I don't want to fight about it. I don't want to have too much of a conversation about it. I just didn't feel comfortable, and I just disappeared. So, is that guy down? Huh? Sorry, that blew my mind a little bit. Sorry. He's a legendary and he went down. That's a little unfortunate. Hold on, let me. Yeah, so that was the person I streamed with on Wednesday. She is a, trans woman who plays Destiny and Warframe. Like, they're primarily a Warframe streamer. And I found them on Destiny, and they invited me to a, something. Never met you on Wednesday? Yeah, that's true, that's true. Okay. Oh, I could have swore you were from recently. Yeah, okay. You were from like yesterday. Sorry about that. But yeah, she liked it already. She was making a joke about. So you know what Wednesday was, right? Yesterday with the rage bait, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But basically, on September 11th, she was making a joke, like a whole entire reenactment of something else that happened on September 11th. So I was super offended by that. I was just like, yeah, I'm just me and friend doing runs. Feel free to join us, Gena. Yeah, I can go in there soon. I'll be in there in a bit. Yeah, they were reenacting it in video game form, and they were even explaining the raid in anti-American food. Yeah, exactly. It was so fucked up. I'm so glad you weren't there. I'm honestly glad you weren't there if that's the case. That's fucked up. But I also noticed that my chat was a lot of my regulars left and didn't want to say anything, and they came back afterwards. I survived it and helped clean up bodies after it happened. Yeah. It's such a fucking tragedy. And that's why I say, like, I'm painfully American to a point where I have a lot of pride living here. And it was so offensive. And I was just like, I don't want to get into this fight. And I was just like, I'm gonna just leave. Yeah, yeah. I basically was like, if something happened in Australia that was fucked up and I celebrated it, what would you be like, you know? You flip the script and it's like, what's the difference, you know? Why am I less human than you, you know? I was the only American there too, which was the thing, and it's like, I was not happy with that. And it was just like, you know, it was so bad. So I kind of eliminate from my technology on the 11th because I don't want to get PTSD attacks. Yeah, it's such a bad thing, and that's why I tend to try and keep that drama on the down low. Especially since, like, there's so many people from even our own country that are like celebrating it, and it's so disgusting. I hate the internet nowadays. We're talking like American deserved jokes. Yes, they're like quote unquote jokes, but they're definitely fully serious. That's the thing. Cause like you get it's like you could say a joke, but it's lined in truth. That's like the term. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of sort of what jokes tend to be, is like they're lined in truth. A lot of the time when you say those things, it's either something that like is something that you've heard of, or it's something that you believe, you know? And you frame it and some people would say, oh, I framed it in a funny way. No, you didn't. That wasn't fucking funny. Yeah, I hate looking on the internet around this time. I use gallows humor, which is humor tied to underlying sadness, but there's lines to not cross. Exactly. That's exactly the thing. Like, I do humor like that sometimes, but more like, what do you even call it? Because I'm a victim of, unsolicited massage. Let's just call it that. And I do jokes like that, but it's kind of sort of like, for me, like a weird coping mechanism that probably isn't very inappropriate. But if someone says they don't want to hear it, I will just stop because they don't want to hear it, right? And that's, you know, I just feel like if I'm gonna make that joke and there's gonna be someone who's uncomfortable about it, I'm just gonna stop, right? But the people who are like, let's say that they're offended by those stuff, people would say, oh, it's just a joke. I'm over here like, no. If it really was a joke, then you would be aware of some people are just like not gonna want that to be a thing, you know? I mostly like joke about it happening to me mostly, not like it happening to somebody else, if that makes any sense. But like, I understand when I go too far, when somebody says they don't like it, you know? And it's like, it's some people are just so... it's crazy that apologizing is not standard anymore. Yeah, it's always making excuses and not taking accountability. That's like the thing that a lot of people are saying. I say that with any people. Why are you going down, dude? I say that with any people because it's true for anybody. You kind of sort of have to like take accountability for your own, like what you are responsible for, right? And it's like, there's so many people who just lack the capacity to do that, and it's like, it's easy to do that. Just say what you did wrong. My time standards is long gone. See, yeah, exactly. The thing is, there's a lot of like people my age that do that too, which is like in their 30s. There's a lot of 30-year-old like grown ass people like doing shit like this, and it's like, wow, like you guys, and then you look at them and it's like, okay, like you're having a problem with this. Well, what is your stance? Not stance. But what is your like? How? I guess you could say it. How like privileged are you? And you look at them and like, oh, I go to fucking Japan every year for my birthday. You know how fucking expensive that is? I've actually had a conversation like this. And they're like, oh, I'm poor. No, yeah, you're pushing 51? Yeah. I do have a lot of people in the 50s. You live in Japan? Yeah. There's somebody who goes to Japan every like year. It's somebody I used to know. I actually banned them for trying to sell feet pics. But they were like young. They were a young person who tried to sell feet pics. I'm over here like, no, don't fucking sell feet pics on my fucking chat. On Discord, you know? And they said they're poor, but I'm like, no, you're not fucking poor. You go to Japan every year for your birthday. You just came back from Japan this birthday. Moved to Japan last year, actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Japan is such a wonderful place. I just don't feel like I would be able to learn their language, so I probably would offend them. I also feel like the place I probably would want to live, yeah. You are Japan? Yeah. Are you Japan? Last year was such a good, bad year for me? Yeah. And I live in Hawaii, so I'm kind of close by. But, I would say, like, I do appreciate the fact that I get a lot of Japanese, tourists. Because they're so fun to be around. Like, you hear them, like, be super nervous about, like, oh, do you know where this is? And I'm over here, and we would literally just tell them. And they're always so happy when we do tell them, because it's like, someone actually said, like, I actually asked one, it's like, why are you happy like that? And they said because they went to another part of the country, and they wouldn't respect them enough to tell them what they wanted to know, right? I was like, damn. I adopted my son last year? Hell yeah. That's great. I'm happy for you. It's good to put in effort to help people, you know? That's the thing that I learned a long time ago is fucking empathy. It's like I learned that like one of my first lessons, and I'm like, why is this such a foreign concept nowadays? I don't understand. And too many people don't have empathy? Yeah. Because legitimately, my school taught me what empathy was. And I always use the same argument as like, flip the script is what they said. Replace them with you. How would you feel? You know? I adopted a 15-year-old, he's 16 now, but about the older kids don't get adopted. And he just looked so sad, so I had to get him before he aged out. Yeah. Because if they age out, they do kick them out, and sometimes they don't survive. And that's a tragedy. Extremely based, holy shit. Yeah, exactly. Wonderful thing. Mm. Join squad? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm joining you? Okay. Send me another invite. There we go. Thank you. Poor connection quality. 200 ping is not bad. I should probably move it up to 200 because I have it at 100. Yeah, I'm coming. So I did 1. I have 9 left. Remember that math. Also, if you see him, if he does come again, use the bonk, the femboy command to get my attention, and I will deal with him. Just in case, because this is around the time he came over here. Yeah. I'm ready. Oh, I thought you said there was gonna be a new Tenno. Or did they not join us? I don't know if they joined us. But, do you think they'll be willing to come into the stream so I could talk to them as well? It would be completely up to them, though. They might join later? Okay. Currently working on Nyx Prime? Hell yeah. Nyx is so great. There's a lot of people who say Nyx is, like, not good, but I think Nyx has always been kind of sort of good. Like, she got a touch-up that helped her with other stuff, but, like, she's definitely good. She's kind of sort of classic, and I'm glad she got her buff, but, like, her changes, I mean. But, I don't really think she needed it too much, but I think she was... It did help, if that makes any sense. Because, like, the changes definitely made her kits, more, synergy is what it was. I think synergy is important for ability-based frames. Man, that word is so close to a completely different word that I'm afraid to actually repeat him, but I feel like I want to because it's such a fun word. Is that bad? It's so close to another one. If YouTube mistakes that word for something else, it'll be pretty bad. Okay, I'm coming. Damn, Thumper! I'm also not the only one that has the problem with the Thumper. I was looking on Warframe's main thing and main website, and I was I'm trying to fight to get the Vesper 77 because EP stealthy. Yeah. Yeah. The Vesper 77 is really good. I would recommend it. I have a video about how I built it, but I also updated the video to be different. I updated that build to be different. It's such a good weapon because it does so much damage that you can actually make gas work. I would recommend using a gas build, actually. It's very fun. You also use a blast and gas build if you were to do both, but, I definitely would suggest just the blast one if you have Acuity, I think it's called. MR12 right now, I think. Oh! So you're new to the game. Oh, that's very fun. Very fun. But yeah, that means you do have not really new? Not really new? Okay. Not really new. That wasn't me doing that explosion, but that did look cool. I haven't playing all recently. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, like, definitely if you don't feel like the game is doing well, it's fine to just go play something else. I wouldn't anybody to force themselves to play something they're not enjoying, but if it does clean up the thing that you're mad about, it probably is a good idea to at least give it another shot. I think that's the same thing with me and First Ascendant. I heard that they were fixing the balance, and I want to try it again at some point. I broke my back recently. I haven't been able to move at all to play. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, damn. I see. I get it. Speaking of which, I need a stretch. I actually had a little bit of almost a cramp, kinda. Damn, I'm getting old. But yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you managed to recover enough to play again, I think. But yeah, back injuries can be really bad. My mom got one, and she's like, she's having issues with her back. I think my mom's like 70. No, so she's like exactly 30 years older than me. She's 62, and she has major back issues. And I'm glad that the doctors are trying to help, but they still don't entirely know how they're gonna help, because she doesn't have enough money to like do anything really crazy. Still not playing. All I did was just start up building the main blueprint for Nick. I had my husband do that. Okay, that's cool. Can I do this? Oh, there. Wait, am I doing that damage? I don't know. It looks like I'm doing that damage, but I have no idea. See me? Thank you. No, it's not me doing that damage. Okay. Oops. These drones just keep turning off for no reason. That's kind of funny. Wait, let me do this. I hope your back is able to recover. Those injuries can be really bad. Yeah. What was that? I'm glad I am also glad you're happily married. That's good to know. I wish there was more of that. I'm hoping to be happily married as well. My girlfriend watches my streams a lot. I don't think she was here yesterday, but she was dealing with something. I'm really glad she wasn't fucking here yesterday. But, she's here most of the time. I'm pretty sure she's here now, because she's usually the first one here, and there was somebody in the beginning. I'm coming. I do appreciate that I was able to essentially get her just purely from showing genuine care, you know? I say, like, nowadays, it's like, that's the one thing that a lot of people are craving but don't really get. But I show everybody care, and she basically was just like, I'm claiming this before it gets away. So she basically went up to me and was like, mine? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay. It sounds weird, but that's how like simple it was. I'm glad to be someone's property. My husband saved my life when he met me. Oh, that's really good. Well, I'm glad you have someone who's able to provide you with that kind of care. Let's see. Very nice. Oh, am I doing that damage? Ooh, I am! I'm doing that damage! At the low sense? Yeah. Yeah, I figured. It's good to have someone that's willing to do something like that. It really is. Okay, let's see. Go away a little bit. There we go. There we go. Down in Australia, I got stung by a rockfish and a fish that can kill 15 minutes, and he found me on the beach and carried me to safety. Sorry, that's the wrong reaction. But yeah, sorry, it was me just saying that like it's so good to have that. It felt like I guess it's like such a wonderful thing to have someone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounded to me like it was fairy tale like. You literally got your fairy tale ending, and I love that. So it was more of a laugh of like I liked what I heard. So, but yeah, such a fairy tale ending. I really like that. Good to see that still exists. You know. Yeah. I'm very happy for you. Is that absolute boot before? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You even got the beef wall, guys. That's pretty good. Let's see. Here we go. Come on! Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I do wish we saw more of that. We saw more of those fairy tale stuff. I'm really short and twink coded. I'm 4'11". He's 6'5". Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That is very amazing. That is really good. There is someone who can swoop in and help you with something if you really need it. Someone who could pick you up if you really wanted it, you know? Because there is something that a lot of people want nowadays. EP is 120, really light and nearly underweight. He's 285, absolute tank. Nice. Very, very nice. There's a lot of people like there's a lot of people who really want that, and I'm really glad that you got it. Especially since you are also somebody who is very reasonable. I wouldn't necessarily want that for someone who is really unreasonable and like trolly. But yeah, you definitely. I guess like it's a weird thing to say. Like you kind of deserve to have someone like that. I swear if you want to, but I want a first-hand experience of this. How much shit did the adoption agency give you because you were a gay couple? I don't know. Oh, don't answer this if you don't want to. I was actually wondering. I was actually wondering as well. Because I know that in the mainland you do tend to get shipped for that sometimes. In Hawaii you don't as much, but in the main no, you're actually in a different country, sorry. But I was wondering that as well. They didn't give me much trouble pretty because I was extremely injured. And coming out of major surgery. Oh, that's cool. Oh, your back injury has been lasting for a whole year, damn. Yeah. I think nowadays people don't really do too much stuff like that. Not the back injury? Oh, it was a different one. Okay. Oh, okay, it was different. It was a different injury. Okay. Oh, sorry. This double-edged sword of a gloom is pretty interesting. Had brain surgery last year and a radical slide through. Aw, oh, damn. Well, I hope you've recovered at least enough to be comfortable still. Find up losing an eye. Oh, okay. Da-da-da-da. Oh, did you go with a glass eye or an eye patch? What's that? What's that? Funny about this? What's that? Oh wait, sorry, my bad. Sorry, I was looking at chat. You wouldn't have lost my eye if a doctor was high on. Oh no! Oh, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked. That's so. Oh. Well, I hope they didn't fuck up your brain. Holy shit. Yeah, I figured you were doing literal, because I've heard of shit like that. How much money did you get the lawsuit? That is also. They found his baggie in his coat. Oh, what the fuck? That is some bullshit. Wow. Whoa! You got 7 million? Oh, that's more like 8 million around. But like still, that's a lot. Oof. There is a silver lining to that. But sorry you lost your eye. I'm glad your brain is okay. Doing brain surgery high on crack really is such a stupid thing. But I hope it didn't fuck up your brain. Well, you're typing, so I think you should be at least a little bit okay. Thank God it was just your eye? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And before that, I saved up already nearly 4 million of my own. Wow, you have like, in total you had almost about 10 mil. That's pretty cool. I think I heard my mom outside. RST Shark? Oh, it's a wisp! Yay! Oops. I probably should have went on the elevator. Yeah, I probably should have went on the elevator. It wasn't any faster, guys. Very cheap bastard and ready to spend money, so I worked it out. So it worked out. Hell yeah. I kind of I know the value of money as I've grown up poor. So I also tend to spend pretty good. It's just I don't really get that much money. I used to be a compulsive shopper, but after a while I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend anything I don't really think I can handle. If I ever feel like saving money, I'm able to. That's the thing. If it really came down to it, I could save for a car, but I think mom wants to keep this one. I have light brain damage, so I wasn't completely fine, but I'm doing my best to move on. Yeah, that sounds good. Not even your worst injury? That's cool. I mean, that's yeah, that's cool. Good to know that it's not bad. Pufferfish, yeah. Is that a pufferfish or is that a penguin? I think that might be a pufferfish. That one's small on my end. Okay, I am not the one doing that damage. Okay. Your body has been destroyed over the years? Yeah. I've been very careful to keep my body fresh and okay. Because I want to play video games for as long as I can. Because it kind of sort of is just like a thing that makes me happy. Especially with like, making content. So if I ever get like super old to a point where I can still play video games, but like, yeah, I do want to be able to do that for a while. That's what I would like to do. So So I've been doing everything. I don't have nearly any bones in my right arm. I only have prosthetic replacements in my arm, and that's the worst I've gotten. Yeah, that sounds very terrible. I'm glad that you managed to I'm glad that you managed to get to a point where you got help for it. It's extremely hard to get help for something like that. At least like it does cost a lot of resources, you know. Oh, this whisk has pink as the color. That's cool. When I went to the doctors, they equated the bones in my arm to actual specks of dust. Damn, that is very, very difficult to deal with. I know it also must have been really painful as well. Going to America, I guess? Yeah, pretty much. America is the place that requires you to spend money to get shit done. So basically the term I came up with is money cures, insurance treats. And if you want to get like a cure to anything, you have to spend the money. And a lot of the time it's bloated prices too. So yeah. I mean shit, generic medicine is literally the same thing, just with a different name. That's what I heard. And the medicine that helps me, which is Invega, which is designed for autistic people and schizophrenic people, that stuff I had to ask for. I had to ask them for that. I didn't know that even existed. But you know that's existed for like 10 years? And I'm over here like, you guys could have helped me 10 fucking years ago, but didn't tell me that this medicine existed? You were just gonna let me have issues taking my medications my whole life? And they also, they did a little bit of damage to my kidneys too. But I was taking like 8 pills at some point. Oh my goodness. 8 fucking psych meds in a single take is not good. I take so many, I have so many pills I have to take, yeah. You know you've been taking pills for a really long time when you're able to pop 8 pills at once. I was able to do that. And my mom was like, I think we gotta get you off of the medication. I said, yeah. I just looked at her and I said, yeah. Because I was able to take, I think it was Dayquil. Did I do Tylenol too? But it was 6 medications and 2 other pills. I think it was a vitamin and Dayquil. Because I was sick. But I was able to swallow 8 pills at once and mom was like, we gotta get you off of these medications. That's not normal. Someone who's in their early teens should not be capable of doing shit like that, you know? 9 pills? Damn. Yeah. Being able to take that, you know, that amount of pills at once really is just not... It's not something someone should be capable of doing. You know? That just doesn't sit right with me either, as somebody who was able to do that. My body has become really weak over the years and just breaking down, so the pills I need practically make my body function normally. Yeah. That is definitely something that that happens when you get older. My mom's also kind of sort of breaking down. It's my whole family is starting to do that because I'm like the youngest and I'm 30. So you know, that's not good. The one who isn't is my sister, and she basically said, like, the secret is to not get injured. Because if I were to not get injured as much as possible, I could eventually get to a point where I could probably play video games for a long time. But she said, like, it doesn't, she doesn't mean, like, never leave my house or anything like that, but she said, try my best to stay safe and healthy, right? And then I can play video games as long as I want. Well, until my body just can't handle it anymore. But
Royal attempted to fight off the toxin.
he said it actually was a good thing that I never had like real injuries before, you know? She also hasn't had real injuries, and she's super fit and super healthy. Then again, she recently had a cancer scare, which she was able to afford the surgery immediately. I haven't really talked to her afterwards, though, but I do hope she's okay. Come on. Cause I can only imagine the fear in her when she was notified that she's sick like that, you know? And that's the thing is like, that's what I was taught is putting myself in other people's shoes, you know? No, I've injured myself so... Yeah, no, I've injured myself so much over the years. It's only fair my body is breaking down. Yeah. That's very true. Well, I'm hoping that you're able to make yourself comfortable. Being comfortable definitely is very important. Injuries be damned. You having a really good chair should be definitely something that should help. I know that's another thing that helps as well, is being really comfortable. At least trying to be, at least. I just shoved my Yareli ass in that person's face and then walked to another person and shoved my ass in their face. Whoever was on the right got sloppy seconds. Let me back up. There we go. Why are you not looking at us, bro? Look at me! Look! Wing, motherfucker! There we go. What? No? Okay. Here we go. I'm super comfy and happy, just kind of going until my time is nigh, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I get it. Oh. I mean, no, wrong word. That's valid. There we go. Because like, I kind of sort of have this weird thing where, like, maybe nothing matters in life, but you just have to find something that does, and for me, it's happiness. And what makes me happy is seeing other people happy, so I'm glad you're at least comfortable and happy. I'll give myself a purpose, and that's making sure that I see a lot of happy people, you know? Even if that means I'm gonna make someone in my streams happy, you know? There may be just one person, but at least I'm taking part in making somebody comfortable, at least, you know? That's like why I always ask my audience what they want to see. I want them to feel like their opinion matters, you know? Because it does. Their opinion does matter to me, you know? Yeah. I've been told I'm such a rare situation of somebody being so loving that it's actually kind of spooky. So I was like, you know what? If I'm really the one who's like mentally ill, I might as well make a character, a VTuber model that is like basically someone who is mentally ill. Just to kind of sort of phone that home, you know? There we go. Might as well roll with it, you know? Ah, fuck. I mean, the lore of my character at this point literally is that I'm streaming in a small house in the graveyard of a insane asylum, so an insane asylum that I actually live in, so they just gave me the privilege of doing that, you know. But yeah, Uh, yeah, I'm glad that you are doing well. Die, please! Thank you. Wee. Yo. So that guy hasn't. Oh wait, no, that guy came at like hour 1, 30 minutes. So if he is gonna come back, he will be in hour 1, 30 minutes again. If he wants to follow his routine. I'm currently checking a bunch of stuff. No, it seems like there isn't really anybody here. There is like 2 people, but they're quiet. Thank you for coming. Is there? Hold on. Let me stretch my hands. They're getting kind of tingly.
But no, he wants it to flourish. Why? To see the infested succeed where he has failed. To see them destroy Cetus.
Anyway.
All right, chop chop.
Oh, let me see. We're talking. Hold on. I've killed 77 hemocytes. Wow, that's a lot of hemocytes. Actually, how much did I kill? I'm curious how much I killed. So if it's 3 each, and I've done 20 so far. Well, 22. 66. I've done 66 of them. Wait, no, is it 4 each? No, it's not 4 each. It's 4 each. Okay.
I will let this plague run wild over Cetus. He thinks I will use poison to exterminate the infestation once its work is done. The Wills see doom in his plan. For Rainier and Ostron alike, the boil needs to be destroyed now, before it becomes unstoppable. We know Vahek has Thrax toxin stored deep underground. We could use that. One ill to cure another, eh?
One thing I can say is really interesting when it comes to boss battles is I don't know if I'm the only one who is thinks this is really weird. Why are so many bosses like surrounded by their weakness? I know it's like I guess it's like a thing where it's like, oh, gameplay wise you have to like be able to take them out in anyway. But a lot of them are just surrounded by their own straight up weakness. It's not like just things that you take advantage of an environment. It's just straight up someone who's weak to acid is just in a place with acid, you know?
Use it to prepare the toxin.
Which I find interesting.
Is inside that vault.
It's not that I don't want like to. It's not that I don't think it's like fun, you know. It's that I just find it like interesting.
That machine must finish its work.
Like like a boss that can't swim and you just knock him in the water. That's like a good example. It's like why are you over water if you can't swim, dude? You kind of shit on yourself. Oh, was that a? Oh, it is. It's a goon. I'm with a bunch of legendaries, and the thing, you know exactly what went through my head. White girl on the couch. All right. At least it's not 3 Wukongs. Then it would be, distracting. That would make a good thumbnail, actually. I wouldn't mind using that as a thumbnail. How would we even do that? Like, I would need an excuse to use that thumbnail, that's the thing. As you can see, I'm a little bit of a perv. Sorry. There we go. That Wisp is definitely helping.
Destroy the mixer.
Thank you, Wisp. I keep getting confused with that guy. Bombard. So this is the 4th one, I think. So that means 6 more. Did I just hear a voice? Oh no, that was in the game. That was in the game. I think that was one of the thingies. Wait, was that? Let me see. Is that a? Where'd he go? Okay, that's a Gods of Foes. Which Gods of Foes? Is Gods of Foes using what's his face? No. Okay. Oh, a Lich is here. That's what it is. Okay, I was kind of somewhat tripping out a little bit. Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay.
My eyebrows are singeing just looking at that stuff. Go shove it into the boil.
I don't have carpal tunnel syndrome yet, but I do probably need to rest my left arm
Drone will serve as an optimal
at some point because it is getting tingly. It's not like full-on nerve damage tingly, but it is a little bit
Thrax toxin.
concerning.
Steer it toward the boil.
Maybe it's just the fact that I'm not resting my arm on anything. Oh no, it's just literally the okay, I see. Because I'm resting my arm on the corner of my desk, it's squeezing something. Okay. I got it. I know I have nerves in the front of my wrist. Actually, I'm curious. How is Twitch doing? Okay. That's good.
Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
I thought I killed him. There we go. I hear another Piranha! What the fuck? I hear another Piranha! Whose Piranha is that? Hey, it's the Wisp. The Wisp has a Piranha. I heard that shit! Big as the house and half as smart. Here, let me. Sorry, I'm stretching my face. Yay!
Got the reaction. Giga's a house and half as smart. Knock it on the head, eh? Listening, magnificence. But you just made it angry.
Yay! Oh, somebody gave me a shock trooper. Hell yeah! I should just give shock trooper to my Uretti at this point. Oh. I'm keeping it on chat just in case. Actually, the person that Luna was talking to, they said they would handle it. I'm not sure how they did, but they said they would. I think, who else? Luna, I'm wondering if she would come and mention what happened. Oh, microwave, how's it going? That person isn't back, but the person that was gonna help us seems to hasn't contacted us either. They also could have just moved on because, you know, we're not funny anymore. You know, it's like they probably just went to go do something else. But I found out how I can look at everybody. So YouTube has a different type of chat called live chat, and live chat shows you everything unfiltered. So I can just get rid of them as soon as they come, and I told chat to hit me with the Bonk the femboy if they come, so they can get my attention. And once they get my attention, I should be okay.
That was some emergent reaction you kicked off. Quite a sight, Geno. Well done. I'm putting the CAC in charge of supply distribution till this strangeness is at an end.
Did they leave early?
Has for you.
I think they left early.
Together to
Okay.
You have not won, maggots. You have not won.
I also found out why my arm is tingly. So you know how I have like a small table? Apparently I'm putting my hand on the corner of my table and it's squeezing my nerve. I don't know if I can cause damage doing that, but yeah. Whiny baby big heck, yeah. Oh hi Gothafos, how's it going? Oh wait, no, you already were here. Sorry, my brain got confused. What frame mods for the bounty? Frame mods for the bounty. Let me see. Let me see. I'll go check. Oh, the bounty. Oh yeah, the bounty itself. I think you're talking about. Let me check.
In times past, entire markets
Augur message is one of them.
to the infestation.
But no, that's a, I think that, yeah, that is a frame one.
Must
Vigilante's pursuit. Let me see anything else. Gladiator finesse. Yeah, that's about it.
Perhaps you underestimate
This is...
the value of his farm.
Need to piss? Okay. Operational supply. Oh wow, I got 73,000 points. Hell yeah. I desire your form, sir. Madame, I'm not sure. I think it's a girl. 24! Woo! I've been trying to go for range mods for the hell of it. Yeah. I mean, we have Fulmination, but it's not Fulmination Prime. We also have this, Ghoul Saw stuff. The Ghoul Saw is funny. I'm not gonna lie, the Ghoul Saw is fucking hilarious. I'm actually considering making a Ghoul Saw video. Or Ether Daggers is also another one. The Ether Daggers would be really good. Maybe if I want to show something that's good instead of, something that's funny. I'm not sure which one. It'll depend on you guys. I have a Ghoul Saw. I don't have Ether Daggers yet, though. I meant to make them yesterday, actually, but I got distracted. What's this? You're back? Hell yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stage of history. No, it's deeper than that. Welcome back to the stage of history. Tasty. Oh, I should probably grab some of this. I have Plague Aquan. I want to make another Plague Cure Pass. I could probably grab these maybe on Sunday or something. I'll try to remember. You can also go with the sexy voice. Welcome back to the stage of history. That's also another one we can go with. Oh my god. Oh my god, we could be immortal. Could we use more credit rewards, DE? Yeah. Credits definitely are another thing that we have to deal with. Wait, why are you? Oh, are we? What? Oh, we're waiting for players. Is this guy out of bounds? How did he do that? Oh. Oh, you invited somebody. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go see this person. Actually, let me see. They are a Titania! Woo! Titania! Yay! Dude, Coda Toxica? Hell yeah, good choice. Burst Prime, very good choice. Siam, ooh. 500,000 preferably, 100,000 minimum, anything less, not worth, yeah. I'm coming. Moochie. Moochie. Moochie Coochie. There we go. What happened? I don't know. There we go. So I saw a guy named Moochie. For some reason, it wouldn't let us in. I'm here. There we go.
I am directing you to the location of a clear chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the air.
I'm really glad you have it on, not public.
That machine must finish its work.
Yeah, we were like stuck in there for some reason. I like the bounciness of, but the bounciness of Yoreli is always fascinating to me. Friend is watching? Hell yeah, hello! Dynamic gaming. Are they on YouTube or Twitch? I think they might be on Twitch since you're also on Twitch. Yeah, hello, how's it going? Let's see. There we go. Where? Alright. Can I get him from here? I cannot get him from here. I cannot get him from here. No! There we go. There. There's the... Up. I noticed, I don't know, I noticed I'm like weirdly very similar to a lot of other autistic VTubers. We got the same noises and everything. But it's very much of a thing of like, what flavor do you want, you know? There's like, there's various flavors of autistic VTuber. Which is interesting. I'm literally the one, I'm literally the one that has a fanboy gig that also has like running mascara and like random tangents that are like borderline insane. Yeah, I'm a hag tuber specifically, yeah. The thing is, like, legitimately, I do in fact have an hourglass figure. I just kind of sort of need to figure out a way to show it without making it too much of an uncomfortable thing. I could just probably do a belly picture, but I think I might want to figure something out. Then they rank 90. I'm a low rank, yeah. Yeah. Rank 90. Let's see. But like, definitely there is just very much different kinds of stuff. I did notice that a lot of the VTubers nowadays are like hags, because a lot of them are around my generation, and I did notice there's a very decent amount of them that are reasonable. But once you get to the ones who are not in their 30s, they tend to be weirdly like aggressive or like very inappropriate. And I'm thinking if you ever want to go for a VTuber who is a little bit more reasonable, a little bit more like realistic too, you probably would want to go for someone who's like in their 30s. Just because, yeah, I'm a millennial, and millennial was like the saddest generation, but we eventually grew up. And when we grew up, we ended up being pretty chill. At least most of us, from what I can tell. I know my family turned out pretty well. And I think only one of us is not a millennial. The PS3 is a T? PS3 is a T? What's that? What's the T? A retro console? Damn. Damn, dude. You know how old I felt when they said the fucking GameCube was retro? And the GameCube came after the PS3, I think. Didn't it come after the PS3? I forget. The fucking GameCube is fucking retro. Yeah, I'm so old. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about it. It's both like I'm proud of my generation for being pretty chill, and also like the generation after is something I'm not really a huge fan of. But like, I also don't like the fact that I'm that old. I don't like that. Cause like, damn. I remember when that shit was new. Ah. There we go. Oh no!
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has accelerated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Makes me sad. It's funny though. It's some like, cause yeah. Actually, weirdly enough, I've always been kind of a really feminine person, but it wasn't until I got on the internet when I found out that it was okay. I did not know it was okay for the longest time to be a feminine guy until I ran into the internet. It really just depends on like what your ideals are though. But like I say it's definitely okay, especially if you're not really doing anything that's hurtful. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just somebody who tends to be a little bit of a fruit, you know? That's like my thing. It's always been like that. It's like I prefer to go with that specific line. It's like as long as I'm not doing anything illegal or like doing something that really is just dangerous or hurtful. It's just like, yeah. My first system was the first Nintendo console. Damn. My first system was the Super Nintendo, and we actually went back to the other one because there was a game we wanted to play. So we've always kind of sort of got stuff from that. You're 29? Yeah. I'm 32, so I'm a little older than you. But yeah, my first console was the Super Nintendo. But the regular Nintendo, what we used to call it, came afterwards because we got it as a gift from a friend who was moving on to the PlayStation. No, the Xbox. No, not the PlayStation. The N64. I never had an N64 though. I missed a lot of N64 games. I skipped a few generations. I was on that fucking Xbox for a while. Then somebody ended up. I think it was my brother. He got the PS2 and ended up getting a hold of Final Fantasy, and not just Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy Tactics. While people were all playing Final Fantasy VII, I was all over that Final Fantasy Tactics. I still remember that I used to have this one female character that I've always been very empathetic even to like game characters, and she said a really sad line when I was gonna fire her, and I basically gave her a chance. But she basically was like, just give me a chance and I can do like, I promise you I can be useful. And I felt like, yeah, I want to give this person a chance. Let me do that. And she ended up becoming my most powerful character. Just some random bitch too. Like, and I spent a lot of resources on her because she managed to get me to win 3 games in a row. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put effort into you. So me and my brother got together and we built her together. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. So me and my brother built this girl together. I copied one of his builds and I also shaped it for me to fit my playstyle. I liked that so much. She literally, I forget her name. I think it was it started with an A. Alara? Was it Alara? I forget. It was something like that. It was like I think it was Alara. I kind of sort of remember seeing the name, but I remember like I had a hard time reading it. It was something like Alara, very close to that. But like, it's crazy how like I've always kind of sort of had a thing for the underdogs to a point where a random fucking NPC that literally gave me the, if you give me a chance, I could be useful to you line. I literally gave this random NPC a chance, and she literally became my most powerful thing, and she literally just some random bitch. Just completely random. Randomly generated in everything. Like, it's kind of crazy. Oh, you're over here? Okay. Coming.
Not welcome on Kanjo's blades, not me. Nice work, number one Don. You're breathing easier back here. During these dark nights, Cetus is grateful for your help. The cat will keep you supplied until you need this. Go see her.
Oh no, that was like a really weird trip through memory lane because I remember the interactions between me and her were really interesting. Actually, it's the weird thing where like we didn't like the character didn't really have any conversations with the main character, but I kind of sort of had this weird thing where she pulled off so many good moves randomly because like she would crit all the time for no reason. She did a lot of damage with a lot of her moves. We like put a lot of effort into her, and she was a key player in a lot of my stuff too. You want to stop? Okay. All right, I'll see you later. GG, goodbye. Yeah, let me exit. I'm gonna do that. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Oh, they said something. Okay. Up here. Alright, let me there we go. But yeah, it's oh look, a guy. It's a Twitch streamer.
Dark times, Gil. Times past. We've lost the entire alliance.
How many was that? Was that 3? So we went from did we do 3? I think we did 3. So that was 4, 5, 6, 4, and 5, 6, 7. That, we're on 7, I think. Actually, no, I don't have a way to check this. Equipment, inventory. Here we go. So we are at 15. So, oh no, I did 5. Okay, I did 5. So, yeah. I thought that we did 3 of them.
Hey, heck.
Together.
He has toxin enough to destroy the boy, but no.
Your deeds shall be rewarded.
The infestation was beginning to think it would never touch us here. But it was a thing
Mr. Galleon Bunny. Ooh, Galleon Bunny.
naive.
And what?
Need you to take the hex
Wood Elf
potion
Boy. Hell yeah.
and kill the boy.
Oh, where are you going?
Of course, maggots see tomorrow. Away from my cave,
Informa, hell yeah.
lest you be crushed.
Yum.
Fayhead,
Is this it?
two-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a
Phew.
rejected
Oh.
skin craft. Hanzo would like you to make his life miserable. Then, more miserable.
Ah, fuck.
Toxin
Oops.
security. They had knows what we're up to now. I am directing you
Oh, it's over here. Okay.
to use it to prepare the toxin.
Whee.
Mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area as soon as you use it.
I think it was around the. Is it around this time?
Finish its work.
If we could trade Forma, the market would crash right now. Yeah. The market would fucking explode. Why the cute girl eating huge burger an extremely specific thing I'm into? I don't know. Well, I was say that is probably the most American thing that to be into, because I'm also a huge fan of that. Because one of the first burger commercials I've ever seen was this super hot chick just eating a massive burger. I don't remember what she was saying, but she was saying something like weirdly innuendo-like. And she was all licking her fingers and everything. And like eating a single pickle as if the pickle was something that she felt like needed to be in her mouth at that time. And it's such a prominent memory that I think about it sometimes. But what's her name? Not Volby, Anby. Anby from Zenith Zone Zero is a cute girl who eats burgers. And I used to think it was kind of cute to a point where I kind of sort of wanted to get to know Anby more. I'll be real, I might push watching that. I'm not even gonna lie, it's like, it was a commercial and it was just some lady eating a burger really sensually. I forget what commercial it was. I think it was a Chili's commercial. I need to find that commercial because I think it was Chili's. But it was like specifically like a burger that had like a bunch of meat in it specifically. But she was super into that burger. I need to know where that was from. So I'm very interested now. I need to know. I need to be able to relive that memory. There's like a archive of commercials. Some people have like archives of old commercials, and I really need to know if that was real or not. I think she also rubbed her belly at some point. That's actually a thing that I remember. I don't know if she did, but she did. They did kind of show her belly at some point, I think. It's like, and you wonder why I grew up to be a fucking pervert. The 90s were great. I'm not gonna lie, the 90s were great. Dude, everything was scary and sexy at the same time, which is like probably one of the reasons why one of the songs that really translates into like what I'm into is "You're So Creepy" by Get Scared. No, it's Get Scared or it's somebody else. It's either Get Scared or like Ghost Town. It's from Ghost Town. You're So Creepy by Ghost Town is such a highlight of like what I am into. That's like, it's no wonder why I am super into like mochi. To the point where she will say the scariest shit, but I would like get more intrigued as to like I want to get to know her more. It's a fascinating situation in my head. I found a Hardee's one. Yeah, Hardee's? It might be Hardee's. I don't remember what it was. I thought it was Chili's, but it might have been Hardee's. A commercial where it's just some lady eating a burger. You might want to send it because I'm very curious if this is the thing I'm thinking about. Because it was like it was a model, I think, who just... It was a model. And I think it was, like, specifically because, like... That was back when sex sales was, like, a really big, like, thing. In the 90s, really, it was where they penned that. Where if they wanted to sell something, they gotta put your primal urges in there. It's the reason why, like, a lot of, it's a reason why a lot of thumbnails are basically like either starting a fight, giving you a math problem, asking you a question, or showing something like sexy. those are the things that tend to give you like an urge to watch a video, especially the math problem one. You put a number on screen, especially in a video game about character building, you will end up usually getting a bunch of people super interested. Oh, look, he sped up. There we go. There we go. Move back up. There we go. There we go. Wing at me, fool! Like that's like the thing. It's like it's not necessarily sex sales. It's a lot more. It's not more complicated than that. You play on the instincts of the human. Either destroy something, solve a problem, or procreate. That's like the thing. It would be. So numbers, a question, or a reason to fight for something, right? Or what's the other one? Or like something sexy, right? The one with the sexy thing is, though, you kind of sort of have to keep in mind that like not everybody's attracted to the same body type. So if you choose, you kind of sort of have to be like a little bit more. You gotta try kind of figure out what body type is like the one that's like the most popular. If you want to go for everybody, but if you have a very specific like kind of audience, you might want to go for femboys. I actually might want to use femboys more often, actually. If I put femboys, I think people might be a little bit more interested in my videos. I would have to specifically search for femboys, though. A femboy with a gun. That could actually be a thing I could look for. Next time I do a gun video, remind me. Well, no, not remind me, but like... I guess, like, I'll probably try that, you know? Femboy with a gun. Oops. Oops. I forgot that I wasn't playing the one that had the pet mirror. No. There we go. Parties. I don't remember. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. Oops. What's this? Give me. I could have swore he said fucking brat. Get back in there. Yay! I'm gonna watch that commercial. I think I have it. Hey! Why did you leave like that? That's weird.
We're all in this one together, No!
I'm watching the chat. I think Ooh, food pictures. Here we go. Yes! This is it! This is the commercial! I remember this. Hold on. Let me, I remember this. Yeah! It was the Hardee's commercial. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Desktop audio is off. I'm gonna pause my music. I fucking remember this. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Well, oh. Hmm. It's called the fucking sick burger. It's called the sick burger. Oh my goodness. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. Oh my god. Okay. The motherfucking sick burger. Oh my goodness. Fuck, I'm hungry now. Gave me the fucking munchies. Oh my god. Okay, let me continue the music. Wow. That also looked like a really good sandwich, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck, I do be having the munchies now. I think my stomach just growled. I may have an hourglass figure, but don't mistake me for someone who isn't a fat fuck. So I would really just grab that just because. Let me see. I'm gonna do it's catalyst. There we go. 14. Okay, I've got 4 more rounds. How old is that commercial? I said it was something along the lines of like the 90s, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they I want a block of meat on bread. Yeah. That looks so good. I went and watched the commercial and it was so good. That looked amazing. Cape Claw, hell yeah. Isn't Cape Claw a reference to something? I forget. Are they going in? Oh, the mag went in. Okay. Dennis Blade. Oh, wait! Did they remove the magnetic stuff? You know what Neutraloaf is? I'm not sure. Neutraloaf. It sounds nutritious, I think. So it's like probably something for like probably seasoned with a lot of like nutritious things. Probably has fruit in it too, I'm not sure. Hope it doesn't have fruit. I don't like fruit. Like dried fruit.
I am directing you to the location of a Gena chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the air.
I think my mom actually has nervous laughter too, because I think I've laughed about stuff that I shouldn't, not because I think it's funny, because it's nervous laughter. My mom laughs about stuff too, even though she doesn't think it's funny. But it's a bright fucking pink smoke you got there, bitch. Holy shit. What is this pink smoke? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the, fuck, what is that, in the adult games? What do they call it? Estrus mist? No, it's not estrus mist. That's different. I think they call it a, lust mist? Or libido mist? Something like that. But there's a specific term for that. It's a prison food that's called inhumane. It's whole meal mixed together and served in a semi-solid block. I think taking McDonald's meal applies to, and soda included. Now I think of it a lot of love. I think it's like a love smash together. It's like, that sounds like a. I guess it depends on how. I guess it depends on how you season it. But I honestly don't think that wouldn't be that bad if it's just done right. It's kind of like a meatloaf, but complicated. But if you season a meatloaf right, yeah. Burger smoothie, yeah. But like, I wouldn't. If you do it right, you can make it good. So that I'm thinking it probably is inhumane, mostly because it's most likely not seasoned. I kind of want to make one, actually. Very easy to make. Nutriloaf is not a crime against food stores. Yeah. Yeah. It's very easy to make a Nutriloaf not to be a crime against food stores. Yeah. Because, like, if you season it right, maybe even, like, have the right stuff. Yeah. Most of my meals are in Nutriloaf forms. Hell yeah. Here's the thing is, like, it depends on what you use for the Nutriloaf, but I think it can be good. If you, like, use... I wouldn't mind, like, making it into something you sell in, like, a restaurant or something. I remember there was something called Round Meal that, Russian Badger, he saw that and he made a joke about it. And I think it's very similar, and I'm not gonna lie, if you make it like that, where it's like a big loaf of like nutritious and tasty stuff, you could probably feed a family with that. It's like, feeds 3 men. No, feeds the fucking family who needs that shit, you know? Easy storage food, just smash all the parts of a meal together with seasonings and bake in a pan. Yeah. Oh, in a pan. Wait, I could actually do that. Easy storage food, just mash all the parts of a meal together with seasonings and yeah. With the right seasonings, they can be really good too. Wisp! Make a trail! Make a trail, Wisp! Wisp! Trail! Please! Woman! I desire your services! Bitch! Wait, Blade! You are capable of making this thing faster! Please? Okay, let me... Hold on, let me... Yeah. She's kind of sort of just staring at it, kind of. Wait, does the Wisp know she can do that? I could have swore you could, though. Am I tripping? Am I the one tripping, or is the Wisp the one that's tripping? Feeds 3 men. Cheap. Put out a block for meal? Yeah. That kind of sort of sounds like a skillet, but stuck together, actually. That actually does sound pretty good if you do it right. You like grind up everything, ship it in there, season that shit, show it a little bit of love, put that shit in a burger. It's just a loaf of food, man. It's kind of like a lobster is a good example. Like lobster sound, like what used to be terrible and actually inhumane, but they turned it into a delicacy because people actually ended up eating it because it started being famous because of the fact that it was known as inhumane. There's a bunch of people who said, I could make it not inhumane, proceeds to make it actually really good. It's the same thing with the NutriBlock. If you get a bunch of people who are like, here, people feeding prisoners, we can show you how to make it actually good. Proceeds to actually make it good and make it into a whole thing. I wouldn't lie if they did that in like a what you call 7-Eleven and like actually seasoned it right. I wouldn't. Whoa, Mag, please. Oh wow. Damn. Oh yeah, I forgot Mag was really good for this. I think that actually was the Mag. Mag bubble, hell yeah. Yeah, the Mag bubble. Phew. Huh. Sorry, I'm not talking to them because I am kind of sort of like, I do have to focus a little bit. All good? Yeah. Voidling bound, new space monster tamer in development? Hell yeah. Oh, space monster tamer. Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Open up, bitch! Yay! Yeah. It has a demo playing it right now. Hell yeah. Hmm.
Chemosite, the product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
What about the gloom? Here we go. You have not won. You have not. No. Let's see. The mag bubble is something we could use. Got three more.
Destroy the boy, but no. Righty-o. See you soon. The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us. That it was a thing that happened out there.
I should put together a mag that can do that. That would be really fun.
Naive. I need you to take the hex toxin and kill the boy. The infestation.
Yubito? Oh yeah.
Beginning to think
Who's this? Who's this?
that it was
Bro.
a thing that
Bro. Just bro.
out there was.
And Ridge. Ridge BR.
I need you to take the hex toxin and kill the boy.
Ridge wallet. If I ever get a sponsor, I kind of hope it's something that I actually use. Oh, why'd you leave? Probably because I'm at your rally.
Of course, maggots seek to burrow away from my caves, maggots.
Away from my caves, maggots. Actually, a Ridge ad in a while? Yeah. I saw a couple of them. They seem to be more the music side of things, actually. Alinian? Alinian. There we go. I do want to put together a mag build. I gotta test it though to figure out when, like, how big the bubble needs to be. To see better help ads after the scandal, yeah. The thing is that not everybody watches Moist Critical. Was it Moist Critical? I think it's Moist Critical. It was somebody. Not everybody watches the people who revealed that to people. Plus, a lot of people are super desperate for help. To a point where, I'm not gonna lie, one of the reasons why I do the type of thing that I do, specifically trying to make people comfortable and allow people to vent on my streams, is because of the fact that I think I can help. Honey makes me ultra mad, yeah. Because, like, here's the thing, I also make sure that I tell people, like, I'm not, like, a therapist, but I am somebody who wants to help, right? The difference between me and, like, BetterHelp is that BetterHelp is taking advantage of you. I just want to, you know, make sure that you're at least entertained, or, like, at least comfortable or happy, right? If I'm able to give you that, I'm happy, right? But, there's so many people who are just trying to take advantage of you for, like, very, very, like, important things. Like, therapy is really important, but, like, there's a shortage in therapists because the therapists have been having, like, strikes and shit because they've been mistreating them. But, like, what that ends up happening is they end up firing those guys, and people like me go several years without that shit. Honey could have been good. It was all about, no, you just had to fuck people. It's way too easy not to destroy your brand. Yeah, it makes sense. Where are you marking? You're marking something. What do you want? Bukio? Busio? Busio. What do you want? You want something.
The Grenier will do anything to destroy the mixer. Stop them.
He's marking something, I don't understand what he's marking. I'm considering saying nice weather we're having. You know that joke about, like, if nobody has anything to talk about, they talk about the weather? I learned that's not a good idea, but I think it would be funny at this point. See if anybody gets the reference. Next weather we're having. But yeah, I try to make people what's happening. My brain jacking an alien bird. I'm brain jacking an alien bird? What the fuck? Brain jacking. That is interesting. I'm interested now. Cause if that sounds cool. It's yeah. Wait a minute. Voidling Bound. Okay, I'll try to remember that. You could probably send me the name as well. What? Where are you going? You can probably also send me the name as well. I can look it up later. I'm probably gonna do another short stream, even though nothing bad is happening right now, just because I am still like a little tired. And I think this is a really good like event to do, like just the event and stuff. So I really don't have any other goals. So I would like to just do the event. But hey, what the fuck? Okay. But I think it would be really cool to play that game, see what it's like. Let me not run into it. I think Maradona counts as an object. You're right, it counts as an object technically.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production has escalated. Prepare for a massive immune response.
Oh, my phone's acting weird. Hold on, what's this? Is that a fucking compressor? That's a compressor! Someone's using the compressor! I played this game for 5 minutes and instant buy already? Hell yeah. I'm interested. What is everybody using? Somebody's using something really good. I think it's the Volt. What's he using? He's using Burstin. Okay, Burstin. Oh, he's using the compressor. Okay. It's probably a primer. I like seeing the compressor being used. Even if it is a primer, I just like seeing the compressor. The compressor is cool. Oh, never mind. There's a lot of people that do a lot of damage and a lot of AoE in this
The boil's immune system
in this
has
thing.
manufactured
Hold on, let me.
a parasite to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
I don't think that's me. I am not doing that damage. I think it might be the. Let me see. Or Tenora. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna check like this. Oh, it is the guy. Hold on. I'm just rubbing hair off my face.
Product of the boil attempting to fight off the toxin. Kill it to weaken the infestation further.
That's definitely not me. Hold on.
Shall work, Surah, but it was not enough. Not yet. Hit it again, and keep hitting it till there's nothing but a hole in the ground. I put Macaque in charge of supply distribution.
There we go.
Strangeness is at
Yay.
See what
And 2 more?
we're all
Yeah, 2 more.
together tonight.
At least 1 more.
You have not won, maggots. You have not won.
Yeah, 2 more.
Say, heck, he has toxin enough to destroy the boil, but no, he wants it to flourish. Why? To see the infested succeed where he has failed, to see them destroy Cetus.
Couldn't get anyone to take that on. Early lunch for conscript.
The infestation. I was beginning to think it would never touch us here. That it was
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
I will let this plague run wild over Cetus.
Boo 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 boo
Poison
boo.
to exterminate
Boo
the
boo boo boo
infestation. Once its work
boo.
is done, the quills see doom in his plan. For Grenier and Ostrom alike, the boil needs
Oh, I also found a different song. I'm not sure if I could like.
before it becomes unstable.
It's called Dolls. There's also this funny. This is like a really funny song that I saw called. I thought I made this up, by the way. I thought I made this up, but it's called Build a Bitch. The song Build a Bitch is like fucking funny as hell. What do you want? Oh, never mind.
Fayek, a two-bit despot with a mind half an inch wide and a face like a rejected skin graft.
Sorry, I got confused on what that person wanted.
Make his life miserable.
Where are we going?
Well, more miserable.
Three things, bitch! Goodbye.
Toxin secured. Be prepared. Vahek knows what
I saw the name of that dog. I saw the name of that dog. That's mean.
I am directing you to the location of a Grenier chemical mixer. Use it to prepare the toxin. The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so you can use it.
Keep them away, killer. That machine must finish its work.
Oh, sorry. I just blasted that guy. Oops. He was red. And orange. No, he wasn't orange, but he was like... He was so shootable. Sorry. Oops, I missed. Oh. I think I need to figure out what's if I could like make the opacity of my cursor like higher. Is it higher or lower? I forget. I want to be able to see it better. That's what I've said this a couple of times. That's why I keep running into as a problem. It's because it's gray or like slightly see-through. It's actually really hard for me to see my fucking cursor. I think I've always kind of sort of had that problem in Warframe. After I played like other games, I wasn't like shooting to the right of them anymore. I think Warframe's cursors are not cursors, but the thing that allows you to like see where you're about to shoot is really like it's not very good in this game. I'm hoping that Duet Night Abyss has cursors that are a little bit more easy to see from. Maybe I should also I should let them know. Because I'm part of their Discord and they do be listening to people. I didn't play the game yet, but as soon as I get a hold of it and I do see that problem, I kind of sort of want to tell them about that. It's like, the cursors are either too gray or the borders of it are like weird. So I have like that thing. And I'm like, hey, could you like make it to where the cursors are like a little bit less see-through or something? Because like the fact that I can't see it very well makes it to where I can't shoot things. I'm sorry, it sounds weird. That's what I wanna. That's what I wanna tell them if they ever come across something like that. Let's see. Gimme. Those guys are doing more damage anyway, so I think it's fine. Alright, gimme. Alright, let's see.
Now make that oil hurt,
Spin around in a circle. Circling.
A Grenier drone will serve as an optimal delivery system. I've marked one on your map. Drone located.
There we go.
Pack in and insert the Thrax toxin.
Huh?
I'll steer.
Well, let me. I tried to do an over level bounty for a chance to at the ability range mod. Did you not, were you not able to do it? I guess technically emphasis on tried. How did it go? You got to like stage 3? Damn, that's unfortunate. I think you're looking for what's it called? Argon Auger message, I think is what it is. Something like that. I might have an extra one for you. I could probably give you that. We could trade, probably. I'm considering playing Destiny again.
The toxin has triggered peristalsis. Antibody production.
But I don't know, I'm a little nervous to do so.
Massive immune response.
There's trading in this game? Yeah, there's trading in this game. I can give you a bunch of stuff actually. I have a bunch of stuff you might like. Probably not prime mods, but I don't want to give you a lot, like too much things if you feel like you want to experience the game firsthand. But I can give you a bunch of stuff that can help. Like the 6060s, I can give you a helping hand with the 6060s, I think. I might have a bunch of 6060s. Because typically the ones that give viral and heat are like the ones that tend to be really good.
The Boyle's immune system has manufactured a hemocyte to deal with the toxin threat. Destroy it.
Oh shit, I'm coming. Oh, let me back up a bit. Got him. Did I get the other one? I don't know. Got him. Fuck! Hold on.
You got the reaction.
Oh, sorry, I had a thought through my head that I wanted to get out of my head. Sorry. That happens sometimes.
That was some allergic reaction you gave off. Quite a sight, Ditto. Well done. During these dark nights.
Woo! Okay. Damn that meat stick in their walls, yeah. Yeah. Put it inside me. Ah. Actual line they said by what? Bayheck? Huh? Bayheck actually said that? When? I need to see this. Is there a clip of it?
Dark times, killer. In times past, we've lost entire markets. Entire
I need this. I'm.
That cannot happen here. Cetus must survive.
Jam that meat stick with it. What? What the fuck? I need to see this. That sounds so awesome. Totally not spliced together sound. Oh, okay. Dude, you need to. you gotta post that. That sounds fucking awesome. Maybe you can send it to me directly, maybe, and I can put it on the adult channel, maybe. That could probably be better. I guess it depends. Okay, one more. Jam that meat stick between her balls. It's like, damn, Vayhek, I guess I'm okay with you approving, but holy shit.
On this task, success will follow.
The infestation was beginning.
They're all bursting for Daddy Marbles.
Things that happen out there.
Bursting for Daddy Marbles.
And kill the boy.
That's crazy. It sounds like something like a deepfake or something. Actually, deepfakes are a little bit more complicated, I think. No, actually, finding the right sound clips and splicing them really is probably a little bit of an art form. Where am I? Oh. This little puddle here is interesting because I can just bathe in it. Yeah, I could just like bathe in here. I went for a swim, man. Holy shit. I'm moist. Can I go in here? Oh, there's somebody in there. Okay. There we go. Cat eating my Pop-Tart? No, don't eat the Pop-Tart. You're gonna get the beaties. Don't get the beaties, kitty. The beaties. I might actually go back into being pre-diabetic again, because I went back to drinking soda. I'm trying to stop again, but the thing is so this is probably a weird excuse.
I am directing you to the location of a green
My tooth ended up hurting,
the toxin.
and for some reason, I couldn't drink anything that didn't taste good because if it tasted bad and hurt, it really just wasn't worth it. There was just too much negatives. So I think that that my tooth doesn't hurt anymore. Like I can suck on it and everything and it doesn't hurt.
The mixer is inside
I can drink water again, but unfortunately I went back into drinking soda and it's hard to stop. So I'm gonna drink more water, probably another bit, but yeah. I'm diabetic and my insurance is trying everything possibly to act like I haven't been told a million times I have diabetes. Yeah.
The machine must finish its work.
It happens and it sucks. Oh, I'm lagging a lot, actually. There we go. Oh my god, don't lag. Don't lag. No. I kind of want to date. Yeah. Yeah, certain places they're just like, yeah, we're gonna treat you like shit, or like your doctor has no fucking communication. I know it's that as well. Sometimes your doctors like don't have communication between each other. Or what's even worse is negligence, not negligence, but ignorance, where it's like, I think it's negligence actually. But they have this thing where like you are like, hey, what the fuck? What happened? The host left. Why? Anyway, but yeah, it's a weird thing. But yeah, doctors tend to have this weird thing where they don't communicate with each other, so it always causes like issues. My doctor is a great communication. Insurance fucking refuses to listen to the doctor. Oh! Oh! Your I know what should happen. I know what's happening. Your insurance is trying to cut you for your services. Let's not start that though, because I'll get mad. Okay, okay. But yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah. I'm hoping that this this event goes well. I would like to get like a lot of forma. I got like 20 just now. Happy for that. I'll see if I can get more, and we'll see how much I get. I'm probably gonna start getting forma after every attempt. Not after every attempt, but every stream. So at the end of this, I'm gonna go get some forma. Oh my god, femboy. I actually have been looking up a lot of artwork on various things. And apparently, the Warhammer community actually does in fact like femboys, which is interesting. I was actually confused on that actually, but I actually watched not watched, but I looked at some artwork, and there's a lot of fucking femboys in the Warhammer community's art pieces, which is kind of interesting. And I think people were like super happy that I was going into the Darktide community, because they seem to really like it, and which I find kind of adorable. Because like, yeah, I'm like a super feminine guy, but I thought that I wouldn't be allowed into the Darktide community. So I'm actually considering playing Darktide on the weekends, because that's like the thing I do for the weekends at the after like the later parts. So I do wanna play Darktide on the weekends, tomorrow and the day afterwards. Because I like the interaction with that community. I found it interesting. I'm taking a break on Destiny though, mostly because I'm still reading from last raid day. I don't think I want to like get too far into it, but like last raid day, just I don't want to have that happen again. I feel like I might want to hop in there eventually though, because I do want to continue playing the game. I just had a bad interaction with some people, and I don't really think I should make it
Prepare for a massive
govern whether or not I continue playing the game, you know? Because they are primarily a Warframe streamer, and I'm still playing Warframe, but just because it's like, it's the thing, but like, it was the raid day that really got me. And you know, it's like a thing where like you associate the bad thing with anything associated with it, if that makes any sense. I don't really associate her with Warframe. I associate her with Destiny because that's where I found her. So I kind of sort of just don't feel like touching Destiny, at least for a little bit. Just figured out how to trade? Hell yeah. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you much in this game. New player experiences is not very easy with this game. Like for the last like 10 years or so, it's been a bad new player experience. Actually, it's always been. But they only recently started fixing the new player experience, so you're kind of sort of experiencing the less intense. You just search it up? Damn. That's how you know the new player experience is kind of not great, because you have to search it up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I would say the new player experience when it comes to Warframe really is not the greatest. That's why a lot of build tubers in Warframe are so popular. I didn't even know they were hitting. Whoa! Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And Warframe has such a huge issue with new player experience. And then they're coming out with Soulframe. And you wanna know my big thing with Soulframe is that it also has a fucking awful new player experience. Because it doesn't even tell you that there is a blacksmith. You know, we had to search up a video on where she is that also included a map in the actual like description. We had to go get a map and a video to find out where to find that blacksmith. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like new player experience for me is something I didn't know I wanted. But now that I know that I want it badly. So the fact that Warframe doesn't have a really big that Soulframe doesn't have a really good new player experience kind of sort of is doing it in for me. Or I kind of sort of don't want to play that game that much. It's different than Warframe because Warframe gives you a bunch of stuff. Bird has evolved into a grass type? Hell yeah. But straight up, like, I'd say, like, new player experience for me is more important than it used to be. Because, like, if I'm gonna get into a game, I kind of sort of need to be able to know things. Like, shit, this game is what I just found so bad. But slated to come out next year, yeah. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Ow. You have not won, he says. Bullshit! I win. Ba 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 ba. Nyom. It's cool. It plays really nice. Looks really nice. The systems are nice. Ironically, instant buy on release. Voidling bound. Hell yeah. I'm gonna search for it right now. Actually, I'm gonna get my my operational supplies first. Forma. See how much I get. 8. Hell yeah. Okay. Let me search it. Store. Void. Voidling. Voidling bound. Oh, interesting. Hatch, evolve, and upgrade powerful space creatures in this action-packed sci-fi third-person shooter that reinvents monster taming genre. Oh. So you hatch them. Okay. I'm downloading the demo right now. I only have 16 gigabytes free, so I should probably watch what I do. But I can download this now. Hatchery Games. It's Quarter 1 next year, though. Sorry. Ability trees that are shared by all creatures. You have the same species. Jesus Christ, I want this. Hell yeah. Sorry, I blew my nose. And now a little bit of a stuffiness. Let me check something. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream. Because that's all I wanted to do today. I think I definitely did pretty good today, and today has actually been pretty good. Yesterday was kind of not great, but today definitely has looked up a bit more. I will probably be playing Voidling Bound 2 at some point when that comes out. I am super excited for next month when what's it called comes out. But yeah, Kitty, my cat just came in here and decided to say hi. But yeah, have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you, and remember, you're watching my content. I know you're into it, honey, honey. Good night. Let me hit the thing. Kitty. Meow.